Hi you guys, it is your girl Tiffany back at you with another Halloween treat video that you can use if you're throwing a Halloween party. These are going to be caramel apples. So I'm going to jump right into this video. So I have the things that you're going to need to make these caramel graveyard apples. So first of all, you're going to need your apples, which I have my apples already washed and cleaned and stuff, you guys. That's the first thing you're going to want to do before you even dip them. I got my baking sheet, and I got it lined with wax paper. And over here, I have my caramels, and I use these caramels, you guys. And if you're going to be doing more than 6 apples, you're going to need 2 to 3 bags of these caramels. So I have my caramel squares. Just think 8 caramels to 1 apple. So I got my caramels here. I have apple sticks. Show you guys. I got my apple sticks. I have some Halloween ribbon. It's a candy corn ribbon. Ghost ribbon. I'm going to be using Halloween sprinkles, which I got these from Michael's, guys. I'm going to, here's some more sprinkles. These are bones. I'm going to be using also, get it open, some spooky eyes in my mix. In my sprinkle mix, I'm going to be using these. Okay. I'm going to be using some black candy melts. I'm going to be using some spray butter to spray my wax paper to coat it. And I got some decorative bags. When I get done with my apples, I'm going to put them in these. These are haunted houses and the pumpkins and candy corn bags. And I also have one more thing. Let's get it open here. I'm going to be using some cupcake liners. These are pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns. Then I got some candy corn ones. And I might use some of these, you guys. I got some picks. I might stick these in the top of the apples. I don't know yet. I'm unsure about it. But first things first, we're going to stick our sticks, the apples,
there was a picture floating around recently. I think Snoop posted of you and your wife, right? I saw you in a picture, and then you commented.
okay, stick one in. Okay. I'm gonna stick another one in. Okay. Okay. Okay, and one more, you guys. Okay, so I got my sticks stuck in the apples, and we're gonna get this caramel melted. Okay, guys, so I'm going to add, I got my caramels in my pot. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of water. And I'm going to put this on the stove and let it cook down. Okay, you guys, so I got the caramels on the stove and I turned my eye on medium. And I'm going to take my spatula, stir them around just a little. Okay, and I'm going to let them simmer down, and I'll show you guys the results. Okay, so you guys, why I let the caramels simmer on the stove, I'm going to make my sprinkle mix. So, like I said, these are some sprinkles I got from Michael's, some Halloween sprinkles, including these 2 bones. So, I'm going to take the bones, there's an eye in there too. I'm going to take these. And these caramel apples are called graveyard apples. And some more sprinkles. These are ghosts. So I'm putting in here now. Got all those in there. And now the candy corn looking ones. Okay. These are purple and orange. There we go. They were stuck. Okay. And I'm just gonna grab a stick and mix these around. One of the apple sticks. Let me add the eyes in, you guys. So I added the eyes. And then put them on. And there you have it, your graveyard caramel apple sprinkle mix. Okay, you guys, so I got my caramel melted. Now I'm going to dip these apples. So now I'm going to spray my baking sheet with this butter, spray butter. Get it open here. There we go. I'm gonna let it sit for like a minute, and then I can dip my apples. Okay, so here's one apple. Gonna dip it. Let some drip off. Another apple. Okay, you guys, so my camera dropped on me, so I'm back. But as you can see, I dipped these apples right here. Now what I'm going to do is, because the top is still exposed, I'm just going to scoop some caramel on my pot, and I'm going to fill it in on the top. And you're not going to see that anyways, because it's going to be covered up with sprinkles. I'm just going to go around it and fill it in. I'm going to do this one. A little bit more. Okay. Okay, you guys, so I got my caramel on my apples. And like I said, don't worry about that part where you see that. That doesn't even matter. I'm going to put these in the refrigerator for 15 minutes. And I'll be back to show you. To add the sprinkles. You guys. Okay. Next step, I'm going to melt my black candy melts, and I'm going to drizzle these on the caramel apples. Okay guys, so I have pulled my candy apples out the refrigerator, and now what, caramel apples, I'm sorry. So I have pulled my caramel apples out the refrigerator, and now what I'm getting ready to do is take this black Wilton candy melt mix, and I'm going to drizzle it and I'm going to put my sprinkles on at the same time, you guys. With the wilting candy melts, what I did was I put half a bag in a bowl, and I use a teaspoon of coconut oil. And with the candy melts, you want to put them on 1 minute total. You want to do 30 seconds at a time though, and it'll melt real well. See? Okay, so let's get this started. So I'm going to take my caramel apple, let's move this one off the way, you guys. I'm sorry. It seems like I'm taking forever. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn it, grab some more, and I'm just gonna swirl the apple. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect because these are graveyard. They're supposed to be graveyard apples. And now I'm just going to grab some sprinkles. And I'm going to turn it as I'm sprinkling. Try to cover as much as I can. At the top. Let's see if I can get some more at the bottom right here. Okay. There's one. Okay, on to the next one. And like I said, the caramel does not have to be perfect on these because they're going to get covered like this anyways. So I'm going to take my spoon. Just going to twirl my apple. Try to get the candy melt mixture. Okay, I have covered this one too, you guys. So there's one. There's two. Okay. Let's go. These are really stuck down too to this paper. Caramel is always a mess, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. I'm going to drizzle some black on here. Try to cover the whole apple. Take your sprinkles, twirl your apple. Try to cover it pretty good. Okay. Here's another. I think I'm going to add an eye to this one. You guys. Green eye. Okay, that's 3. Yeah, I know the baking sheet looks a mess. But like I said, don't worry about that. It's just the decorating part. These are going to get transferred to another paper. Okay. So we're going to do this one the same way. I'm going to foil it. I'm going to grab some more chocolate. And I'm going to add my sprinkles. Okay, there's the 4th one. Last one. Same way, you guys. Same way. But like I said, this is a good party treat. If you had to take something to a Halloween party. Kids will love these. Okay. Sprinkles. And you want to make sure it's covered. That's the whole point of it being called a graveyard caramel apple. Okay, and the 5th one, and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. I have got a clean baking sheet, and now what I'm going to do is line them with these cupcake holders. Like these have candy corns on them. These have jack-o'-lanterns on them. I'm going to line it because I am going to sit the apples in here. And excuse my camera. It keeps falling. You guys might see it fall in my video. And I'm not editing it out either. So if you see the camera shaky, you know that my camera fell. Because the tripod I have is no good. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now I'm going to transfer these apples into these cupcake liners. There's 1. 2. 3 we have. 'Cause you might ever see me pulling this off. Okay, 4. 5. And this one off. See what I mean, you guys? Fell again. Okay. 5. So, I got them onto my baking sheet, and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so my camera did fall again. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm not editing it out. It's just something that's happened in my video, and everything is not perfect. So we're going to do it like that. So these are the graveyard caramel apples. Let me zoom down to them so you guys can see. And now what I'm going to do is, see these little picks? I stuck one in already. You can put any little pick at the top if you want. So I think I'm going to do some of these picks. And then I got a spider pick too. Okay. Let me stick the spider pick on there. Let's see. Okay, I got this. Let me adjust this so you guys can see. Spider one on there. And also, you can do ribbon. See, like I found this candy corn ribbon at Michael's. So I'm going to cut a piece. Show you guys. If you want to put some on your apple. Okay, I'm going to do this one. You can tie it around there. That. And then I also have some ghost ribbon. And I'm going to tie the ghost one around this one. Apple. So the ghost. And I think I'm going to add another pick to the back one. Let's do a cat. I got some little cat picks too. Okay. So, there we have it. Graveyard caramel apples. Give you guys another look. There we go. And what I'm going to do is put these back in the refrigerator overnight. And then tomorrow, I'm going to bag the apples, and I'm going to use these cello loop bags that I got from the Dollar Tree. This one has pumpkins and candy corn. And then this one is a haunted house one. But hope you guys enjoy this video besides all the falling of my camera. But hope you guys enjoyed this video tutorial, and I will party with you guys next time. Wait a minute, you said what? I don't care what they say. Don't leave off my page without subscribing to my channel.